KG, back with another video. Today, I wanted to give you guys a comparison between the Nike KD16 and the Nike KD15 because a lot of y'all are asking me which one is better, so let's get right into it. Before I start this video, make sure to comment, like, and subscribe because that's the #1 way that you can support me, honestly, and I would really appreciate it. Starting with the traction. So the KD15 features a topographical map pattern, whereas the KD16 features a cog gear-like pattern that's supposed to represent the inner workings of KD's mind and how much he loves and thinks about the game of basketball. I'm gonna give this a win to the KD15. This is the only colorway that's available right now, so I have no other choice but to test this in this colorway. But I'm going to give this to the KD15 in terms of traction because even in this translucent outsole, these had great squeak, they gripped everywhere, they had great bite. I did experience some inconsistency with the KD16. I did mention the story about in my KD16 performance review where my first game playing in these, like I just couldn't really grip on the floor, or I didn't feel confident. I did slip from time to time as well. Over time, these had more grip and like the KD16 improved, but I still have to give it to the KD15 because these right out the box had great traction. In terms of the cushion, the KD16 features air strobel in the back. In the front, there's a zoom unit, and then the midsole is Cushlon. The KD15 features also a Cushlon midsole, but also air zoom strobel that is full length. This is obviously a win for the KD15. I feel like zoom is a super duper energy return cushion setup that is personally my favorite, so I don't want to drag this out too long, but the KD15 is better in my personal opinion. However, both of them did feel responsive, both of them did feel fast, right? Like I'm not saying that the KD16 is a not comfortable shoe. I'm simply just saying that I do like the KD15 setup better because full length air zoom strobel is just always the move. It is always something that hoopers love, and I wish they would incorporate it on this as well because every single KD since the 12s had full length zoom strobel, but I don't know why they departed in the KD16. All right, for the materials, I'm going to give it a tie with a slight edge to the KD15, but I only say that because the KD15, we've seen all the colorways for that, right? And it comes with like this suede in the back as well. It had like different materials on that shoe, right? Even the on pearls, even the BAD colorway, right? So we've seen the KD15, but essentially they're equal because they feature this mesh. Nothing too crazy. It does feature plastic support wings on the side for each. So they're pretty much the same in terms of materials. I'm only giving the slight edge to the KD15 because we have seen all the colorways so far and some of the colorways are more premium than others. In terms of the fit, I'm going to give the fit an easy win for the KD16. These have no heel slippage at all, and inside just felt really nice. It felt like more one-to-one. Both of them do fit a little bit tight, but the issue with the KD15 is that you can't go up half a size because of the heel slip issue. But for these, I do feel like you can go up half a size and still get a great lockdown. So I'm going to give this fit category easily to the KD16s. These just felt nicer on foot in terms of just how they fit because they have no heel slippage, and these definitely have heel slippage. But then again, this is nothing too crazy to the point where I can't play in it. It's just something that you have to get over. In terms of the support for both of these, I'm going to give it a tie because they both feature this plastic caging on the side for each of the models. And overall, I didn't feel like I was going to roll my ankle in this shoe, even with the heel slip problem. Both of them felt very stable, and they both have pretty large bases as well. That means you're not really going to roll your ankle. And every time I played in the KD15, because I played in so many colorways so many times, and I never felt like I was at risk for rolling my ankle. In these, I felt like I was moving pretty fast in these, which is also a very good sign if a shoe can keep up and support you. For both of these, I'm going to give the support a tie. Both of them are very good in terms of support. In terms of aesthetics, I'm going to give it to the KD15. These are one of the best looking Nike basketball shoes in a while, in my opinion. This going back to the low top design because the KD12, 13, 14 were all high tops or mid tops. and these went back to the low cut, which is insane. And the way that these look, guys, the colorways that it came with, like the flavors on these go crazy, the silhouette goes crazy. I really do think this is going to be a classic Nike basketball model in 10 years or something like that. So this colorway, this model in general, looks amazing to me. These look really good for KD. KD16s also look very good, but it's a polarizing shoe because not a lot of people like the small Nike swoosh, and these do look like pennies. So a lot of the younger generation are more drawn to this, kind of like I am. I do like the forward-facing Nike swoosh, but these also look really good. They look more old school as well, but in terms of aesthetics alone, I'm gonna give it to the KD15. In my personal opinion, guys, I'm going to say that the KD15 is better for me. I really love the KD15, okay? So it's gonna take a lot for this model to beat it, and after performance testing these, the traction wasn't as consistent in my personal opinion than the KD15s. The KD15s were just so consistent all around, straight out of the box. For these, you really did have to break in the traction just a little bit. And although the fit is better in these, I do like just playing in the KD15 better, especially because the cushion, I just prefer the cushion. KD16 is still a very, very good shoe. I think this is a great shoe, and I can't wait to get future colorways because I was not a fan of this translucent outsole. I just didn't like it. I'm pretty sure that they did it for us because they want to see us like the traction pattern and like look at this crazy traction pattern. But I do like the KD15 in terms of traction, cushion. Like those two categories alone are essentially the most important things in a basketball shoe. And the third most important thing is the fit. So although the KD16 beats it, I do like the KD15s just better because I got over the heel slip problem, and that's pretty much all she wrote for this model. I think these are second to the LeBron 20s. So if you guys can get the KD15 on sale right now, then I would recommend it. But these are still a really good model, guys. This is a really good shoe. I just found myself having to break in the traction. The cushion is still very, very good, but it's not, in my opinion, again, my opinion, not as good as the KD15s just because I prefer Air Zoom Strobel full length. But the materials are pretty much the same. The support is pretty much the same. The lockdown is still really good as well. So I'm just going to give it to the KD15s. But if there's a solid rubber outsole that really performs amazing, especially on dust, then I might have to give these an equal score eventually. But right now, I'm going to give it to the KD15s. So overall, y'all, let me know what you guys think between the KD16 and the KD15. I really, really like both of these models, but again, my personal opinion, I'm going to give it to the KD15 for now. So if you're hooping in the KD16, let me know what you guys think. Do you guys agree? Do you guys disagree? Leave it in the comment section below. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already for more hoop shoe content. And it's the #1 way that you can support me. Make sure to like this video as well. Follow me on all socials at TT Hoops, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.